Yeah, well, in working for small or large companies, one of the first things that are discussed is benefits.
Yeah.
And there is a big difference between a small company's benefits package and a large
Right.
company's benefits package.
And for this, like in terms of insurance and stuff, like
Right.
maybe 401k match might be a little smaller. I haven't noticed that as much or as big of a gap in that, but especially like health insurance, you'll
Hmm.
get these big companies have some Cadillac insurance usually.
Right. Right.
But like with small companies, we were talking about this earlier, that the money isn't necessarily bad. Like when I came into the small company world, I was
Hmm.
thinking that, oh, I'm gonna wear many hats, but I'm gonna be making less money because
Right.
it's not a name brand.
Hmm.
And that's like the furthest thing from the truth.
Right. Right.
That I found out, fortunately, right?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
stayed in the small company realm because I mean it's good in that area. And I do so you do give up some like health insurance and
Right.
stuff,
Right.
but maybe you can make it right with some other things. So
Yeah, and some companies though too also the small companies don't tend to give you as many vacation days either.
yeah, yeah,
So starting out you may only get 10 vacation days a year or something
right,
like that. I know a
yeah,
lot of companies now are transitioning over to including sick time into their vacation days. So they just say you have 15 days a year,
right,
or something like
yeah.
that. So
Yeah,
um
the small company I've been at have like better
do they
like
really? Oh,
days
okay.
off. Well, I mean, like that one was we had a month and then it
Yeah.
was unlimited after
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then it was the next two were 3 weeks.
Right, right.
So I mean
Yeah. It
that's
depends.
above
Yeah.
standard, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you
So
see, it varies from company to company.
right.
You
Yeah.
just I don't want to say it's hit or miss,
Yeah.
but generally the larger companies tend to have a better overall benefits package.
Right.
And I know
Yeah,
you
for
touched in
sure.
on 401k
Yep.
and the match and
Yep.
things like that. Another thing that I've noticed is smaller companies don't tend to have a flex spending account. That
Yeah.
larger companies have. And if you don't know
Yeah.
what a flex
It's
spending account
health.
is, you contribute a certain amount of money. I think the max is $2,600 a year, and that's pre-tax. And then you can use that pre-tax money to pay for your doctor visits and things like
Yeah.
that. So that
Yeah,
that
which is
helps.
like a perk, and that just draws out like there's more perks, and they can do more with their benefits packages because they have more employees
Right,
under them,
right.
so they're getting some extra stuff.
Yeah, and not just flex spending accounts. If you're married and you have kids, you can do a daycare account too,
Yeah,
where
yeah, they do.
that's pulled out pre-tax, and you use that to
Yeah,
pay for your daycare expenses on your children and stuff like that.
yeah, they'll do a bunch of stuff. So let's go into our